Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to watch about the how to celebrate your birthday. We all want birthdays to be special, whether you like to be pampered or not. Coming up with that annual special me thing can be quite nerve-wracking, resulting in less birthday fun and more birthday worry. Have you ever had the experience of having the big day arrive only to find yourself wishing your birthday was on another day so you wouldn't have to deal with it? It is a bit ironic. Method 1. Focusing on you. First is please the birthday girl or boy. The main reason so many people find celebrating their own birthday stressful is that they are focused on living up to a standard set forth by others rather than themselves. Remember, it's a celebration of your existence. Let it be celebratory. Next is let yourself be self-centered. For a day, anyways. It's good to not want to seem self-centered, to want to put others before yourself. But this is your day. Do the things that give you satisfaction. You have permission to go just where you want and do just what you want to do. Go to a concert or theater show. Live performances, be they comedy, ballet, music, or stage plays, are a great way to make an outing special. Have a picnic. Gathering some friends and family and having a leisurely afternoon sitting on a blanket outdoors is a perfect way to enjoy the simple pleasures of your day. Take a blanket, some drinks and snacks, and find a scenic spot. If you're feeling a bit fancy, wine, cheese, and fruit are ideal for picnics. Finally, do nothing if that's what you want. Who says birthdays have to be filled with activity? Many of us want to have a birthday that's filled to the brim with adventures outside or engaging in special events or parties. But there's nothing wrong with just relaxing and taking it easy on your birthday. Plan to cook a favorite meal. Stay in and watch those rental movies you haven't had the time for. Go for a swim or a walk, and take the opportunity to relax and take in the fresh air. Sleep in. Have a big breakfast and relax. Method 2. Making the most of the opportunity. First is use your bucket list. Most of us have specific activities we want to do in our lives. Things on the bucket list should be large and small: traveling to a particular place in the world, eating at a particular restaurant, engaging in daring adventures. A birthday can be a great opportunity to do the things you've always wanted to do but never got around to. Having a literal list is not a bad idea. Writing out your bucket list can have positive effects on your life in general, such as being a motivator. Writing out a list of things you want to do in life can help motivate you toward positive action, helping you feel successful and more accomplished. Checking items off your bucket list shows you proof that you're getting things done. Increasing focus. A list will help you have a clearer sense of what you want, and what you want to do with your life. Next is know what's in your budget. Look at ways to do the things you've always wanted to do on a budget. Your list should be expansive, but also include things that won't be as big of deals to accomplish. When planning your party, have a total budget you want to spend on everything. Then, make a list of all the different vendors that you're going to need to hire. Venue, caterer, florist, musicians, etc. And then make a budget for each particular category. Your list should include things that you can do without too much expense or time. Include things you can do without leaving your hometown or spending less than $100. Finally, plan for special years. Your bucket list should also include big dreams. Is it your 21st? Your 40th? 50th? Doing something really special on particular milestones is especially memorable, and no one will begrudge you the expense. Consider checking off a big bucket list item for these special years. Major milestones are good years to do the skydiving, or the trip to Paris, or the kayaking down the Grand Canyon. Look at ways to do the things you've always wanted to do on a budget. There are lots of helpful resources out there to make it easier and cheaper to get in that trip around the world you've always dreamed of, or snorkeling in the Maldives, or even just cooking that special dish you've always wanted to try. If you want to do something major, figure out how much money you can afford to spend on a special milestone birthday. Select a few possibilities from your list that you think may be within your price range. Narrow down ideas by looking at any travel expenses, ticket prices, lodging, and food expenses that each item will entail, and deciding if they will be possibilities. Method 3. Throwing a party. First is have yourself a party. Of course, sometimes you do want to go the most timeless birthday route of them all, that of a birthday party. Remember, there's nothing wrong with letting yourself be a little bit self-focused for your birthday. And so there's nothing wrong with giving a party in celebration of your birthday. Next is plan your party. Make sure you have the necessary items, the place, and the people to have a party or get-together that will be enjoyable to you and your guests. At the very least, you'll want to provide some refreshments to your guests. Know how many people you plan to invite and, depending on what sort of refreshments you decide on, crunch the numbers to be sure you'll have enough food and drink for everyone. Decide what you'll serve. Are you having a full dinner or just drinks and appetizers? Think of who's coming and consider what they might like. Are your guests more carnivores? Vegetarians? If you know your guests' preferences, use that knowledge. Is it winter? Summer? Consider the climate when planning your party. If it's cold, warm dips and hot bread can be a relatively simple path. If your birthday falls in the warmer months, or if you live in a hotter region, cool drinks, fruits, and cold dips are great. Backyards are made for parties. Be sure that if there's a chance of rain, you have a backup plan. Also consider whether your guests will be exposed to the sun, and look at possibilities for adding some shade if needed. Umbrellas or canopies can be rented at most party supply stores. Next is don't overplan. Unless you're throwing a massive ball at a French chateau, or a state dinner, and even if there's some serious planning going into your party, i.e. caterers and musicians, there's really no need to overthink it. Parties can take some effort, but consider your guests' enjoyment and plan a party that you would want to attend. And good times will be had. A good birthday party involves guests enjoying themselves and celebrating the presence of the birthday girl or boy. Simple as that. Activities and even food and drink are secondary to the general ambience, people having a good time. Whether it's a kids' party, a backyard barbecue, or a champagne and hors-d'oeuvres affair, creating a relaxing atmosphere where guests can mingle and enjoy life is the purpose. No one likes to feel that something is expected of them at a party. Guests often like to help out with what needs doing at a party. Enlisting offered help is great, but don't demand your guests' appreciation. Your guests should simply be allowed to enjoy the opportunity to spend social time with each other and you. Next is get close friends and family involved. If you're hosting a house party or a shindig where you will be doing some of the legwork, enlist family and friends to come early to help with the preparations and get to enjoy your birthday glow before the larger party gets started. Finally, ask friends to bring something. Rather than accepting gifts, requesting contributions to the birthday party effort. Suggesting that guests bring drinks, snacks, particular dishes, plates, or even music or games is one way to involve everyone in the putting on of the celebration, and lessen the economic burden on yourself. Also, when guests feel more involved, and feel that they have contributed to a party or gathering, they will feel more invested in the sense of camaraderie and community that a good party creates. If you're going for a full meal at your party, potlucks are a great way to make your friends a part of the cooking. Ask everyone to bring a dish, or create a sign-up sheet with an online invite service for coordination of dishes. Know anyone who is known amongst friends for a special dish or dessert they make? Ask them if they would like to make it for your birthday. They'll feel appreciated. And so will you. Method 4. Relinquishing some control. First is release the reins, release the tension. Until fairly recently, modern science didn't have the abilities to understand the way stress can affect our health. Now we know that not needing to control every little element of, say, a birthday party, can make such experiences beneficial to our health rather than a drag on it. Be flexible. As with any event planning, don't expect every bit of minutiae to happen exactly as you envisioned it down to each minute or birthday candle. Remember, it's about having a good time and celebrating, not about accomplishing a task. When things don't go exactly as you planned, go with it. It's your birthday. And, well, you can cry if you want to. But there's really no need. Everyone will have a good time if the host or guest of honor is relaxed and enjoying themselves, so that's all you need to worry about. Things happening differently than planned makes for a great story. So when the section of birthday cake with your name on it falls off the serving knife, don't sweat it. Next is let yourself be pampered. If you have family or friends around that express a desire to help make your birthday memorable, let them. Going out to breakfast, brunch, or lunch is a good way to spend time with close friends and family members before you get on to the later events of your birthday. Pamper yourself also. Get some quality spa or massage time, or have a luxurious bath followed by chocolates. Finally, put aside your responsibilities for a day. If possible, allow yourself check out on your birthday. Don't let that big deal at the office go awry. Of course. And you should still make sure your kids have a ride home from school. But your birthday can be an annual guilt-free opportunity to not worry about the dishes or that wall that needs painting or other minor tasks that you have on your plate. If possible, get your birthday, or the day after if you're planning on being up late, off from work. Take the day and enjoy it. Let yourself slide a little on your birthday, especially if you're a big achiever who likes to be on top of everything. Let yourself go just a little. Don't feel like you need to accomplish every little chore on your birthday. It'll be good for you. We hope it is useful to you. Please subscribe to our channel.